I would call upon Dr. Pawan now to come and give his views. Please, Dr. Pawan.
Thank you.
MDI.
Thank you, Dr. Madhukar. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Welcome.
And I extend my love, reverence, regards to all panelists here and all in the audience. Dr. Devendra Pathak Sahab, Dr. Madhukar Sahab, Dr. Vinod Kumar ji, Dr. Shailendra Singh ji, Dr. Dheeraj Sharma ji, Professor Ravi Kumar ji, my very old well-wisher. Old means my old well-wisher, but young by heart. Dr. Gupta Sahab. So you see, COVID at least has given opportunity to meet, and let us see some positivity here. We could meet here. I'm not saying that COVID must have been present for us to meet, but anyway, let us try to see the silver lining in the cloud. So I'm very happy to be here and presenting my humble views before you all. Next, we can go for some question answer also. So, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukh bhag bhavet. This is a time when perhaps God or nature is teaching us that please get your heart filled for welfare of all, so that the positivity multiplies and we all are able to lead healthy and happy lives. Let me present my view as a layman about nature of COVID-19, that is Corona. When in the first week of March, this Corona was spreading in the whole world, I thought that its nature would be of 2020 cricket type match. Means fatafat cricket. Corona would come, it will create bad impact, it will create some havoc, and quickly it will go. But slowly, as we understand its nature, and to my understanding, Corona's nature is different than my previous understanding, and I find that it takes time to spread. It takes time to remain on the higher plateau, in the on the curve, and then it perhaps would take time to go away. And as per my own understanding, till we celebrate the birthday of the Father of Nation on October 2, 2020, I think that in a proper way, face-to-face classes would not be possible, and we have to find alternative device, certainly based on technology, what we call as online teaching. So Corona is here, going to stay for some time, and not only in the field of education, but as common man, we all have to learn to lead our life in a different way. Perhaps it might create certain changes or subtle changes, silent changes within us towards our, let us say, attitude, approach towards life, attitude towards life, our attitude towards relationship. And it is a very typical time that in order to keep yourself safe, I have to doubt myself, but I have to pray for yourself. In order to keep myself safe, I have to pray for myself. So doubting and having faith, both typically have to be combined in the inner personality. That a different kind of challenge I am finding that human being may have to face. Well, I remember one article was published in Business Today. If I'm correct, it was January 2000. Means they claim that it is beginning of the millennium, though I feel that beginning of millennium is started from January 2001. But anyway, one article of Business Today I remember, which was saying in year 2000, January, that days of face-to-face interaction are gone, and perhaps the classroom teachers in future, in this new millennium, would be subjected to museum. A very, very harsh comment. Of course, in later edition, it had refuted its stand that never ever classroom teaching mode or classroom teachers can be subjected to museum, because there is no alternative of face-to-face classroom teaching with human touch. I have my own personal opinion that certainly face-to-face teaching has no substitute, and online teaching is a very good device in a different kind of time or for a different kind of audience. or for an university for different purpose, online teaching may be the central mode of teaching. But being in conventional teaching, either it may be IIT or IIM or MDI, which I represent now, we all are into face-to-face teaching. So I believe that face-to-face teaching, its importance will remain ever around us. But in the changing time, we have to change the stance. For example, you know that even a good batsman, depending on the nature of the pitch and nature of the bowler, takes a fresh guard of the wicket and starts batting properly. So we have to change the gear and we have to change our stance. Now, the main part of my discussion, I would like to say, I found certain insight from Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 14th shloka, which says, and that is perhaps a kind of torchlight for us. And the sutra says, Adhishthanam tatha karta karanam cha prathak vidham vividha cha prathak cheshta daivang chaivatra panchamam. Its meaning is like this, that to be successful in any endeavor, either in normal time or difficult time, the first device that we need is Adhishthanam. Adhishthanam means basic infrastructure. Now, in post-COVID situation, in higher learning, the basic infrastructure is not only brick and mortar infrastructure, but more importantly now, it is infrastructure connected to the devices which actually connect us. For example, internet, computer, or various kinds of platform. You see, I'm also learning nowadays because it is a fourth type of platform that I'm using for online discussion, and different type needs different challenges. And yesterday, when Pradeep Kumarji and other friends were helping from Om Sterling University to have a mock connectivity, I had struggled for some time, but now I'm feeling comfortable. So Adhisthana means your infrastructure has to be at place, and various institutions which we represent, they are not fund-starved, but some universities, some institutes, they have to think twice before investing into any area. But I would like to humbly suggest that any university or any institute in this time should not waste money or just spend money, but should do good investment in infrastructure, e-infrastructure, which will place a connectivity. You know that HRD Ministry or AICTE all are suggesting that your classes should start for the second year students on 1st of July, and new batch should start only from 1st of August onward, only through online platform. And when face-to-face interaction will take place, they will announce later. So I see a possibility that every institution, higher educational institution, should be ready to at least deliver their first term of courses through online, and we must be prepared for it. So Adhishthanam, basic infrastructure is the first need. Adhishthanam, tatha karta. Karta means the doer. You see, our attitude, our approach has to change. You see, we belong to Homo sapien sapien, and our cousin was Homo sapien Neanderthal, and Homo sapien Neanderthal was more robust than our species. But when weather started changing, environment started changing, that species which was more stronger refused to adjust with the new environment, and as a result they got extinguished. But we belong to Homo sapien sapien. We decided for the required flexibility, and I find resilience is a better word than flexibility. So we took the course of resilience, responding to the situation rather reacting to the situation. And this species, Homo sapien sapien, which we represent, is surviving, excelling, and kicking. So that kind of attitude, that kind of approach is needed. That is the second point. The third point is that Adhishthanam tatha karta, karanam cha prathak vidham. Karanam cha prathak vidham. Karanam. You see, if we have studied Hindi grammar, we find karta ne, karam ko, karan se. Karanam, karan se. Se means all instruments. I have not been a student of engineering, but I feel that if I'm forced to describe the contribution of engineers in this world, I would say that salute to engineers. They provide karan, they provide instruments, they provide extended hand, they provide extended body, they provide extended liver, they provide everything extended, and they multiply our strength in that process. So every part and parcel of higher academic institution, be it faculty or support staff, they all have to put varieties of efforts to make the dissemination of education, and also generation of education, and also acquisition of knowledge. These all must be facilitated in a proper way, and we have to always keep on experimenting. Something suppose did not work yesterday, we will think about it and we'll take a different stance. The time has come where we have to plan for next 6 months, and within that next 3 months, and within that subset, proper plan for next 1 month, next 1 week, and also for the next day. Day by day plan. Of course, farsightedness can never be compromised, but day by day plan has to come parallel. So whatever efforts are needed to respond to this situation, we have to surround the problem from 360-degree angle. And the fourth point is about varieties of, let us say, support which we generate in this situation. Adhishthanam tatha karta, karanam cha prathak vidham, vividha cha prathak cheshta, varieties of effort, and daivang jaivatra panchumam. The fifth factor basically is daivam. Daivam basically is called bhagya. I will not bring the word fortune here or palmistry here, but I would like to say that bhagya is not a bad word. Here the bhagya means we have to keep accepting as the nature shows its color day by day, day by day. We cannot be into denial mode. We cannot react. We cannot complain, oh God, what kind of days you are showing to us. We have to be very, very, let us say, accepting in nature. Then let us see what kind of painting is placed before my eyes today, and I will respond to that. So adhishthanam tatha karta, karanam cha prathak vidham, vividha cha prathak cheshta, daivang chaivatra panchumam. These 5 pronged approach perhaps will prepare us in the role of academic administrator or academician or administrator or support staff, or as a student. Perhaps these factors will help us to respond to this COVID situation properly. I wish good health for all of us. I wish a time full of inner joy for all of us. Thank you for time being.
Thank you, Dr. Pawan. You have made a wonderful address, and I'm sure that lots of points have come about in your lecture. And